Hey guys, welcome back to Ovals and Oversharing. I'm Amalia.
And I'm Morgan, and this week we are doing our takes on popular running trends slash news in the running community, which can get a little spicy. So we're gonna really get into it here. So get ready. We've got 10 topics lined up, so we're gonna
Yeah.
rapid
And
fire.
remember, these are just our opinions.
Yeah.
You don't have to agree with us.
Yeah.
So don't get super butthurt.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Like, and obviously, I think we'll have different opinions on a few of them too. So, this is
And we're
literally,
still besties, so.
yeah. This is just for fun. So take everything we say with a grain of salt, but also peep my new Heartbreak hoodie. I'm on the Heartbreak Love Squad this semester. So,
I
anyways,
packed that.
and she handwritten. I like saw the card and I was like, this is from Amalia, but
I was like, I had to keep it professional, but how do I let her know it's me?
the handwriting. But anyways,
Yeah.
all right, let's get into it. The first topic we have is the Shelby Houlihan case.
Yeah. Oh. What do you wanna? What do you have? Oh, I'm a hater. If she has no haters, I'm no longer here. So
I'm right there with you on that one for sure.
And like that hurts me because I was a big fan. I really was.
Yes. Okay. So here's a quick story time about the Shelby Houlihan case. This was during the COVID summer of 2020. Our coach sent us one of her long runs. It was legendary. She ran
I don't know why he sent that to us because no one.
It was like his motivation, yeah. And so the two of us take that and we are like, yeah, we're about to go have rip a long run. And we did, and we proceeded to burn out. And then it comes out later that actually she cheated. So anyways, that was besides the point. But both of us used to be actual we used to be big fans, yeah. And I she's like a dog, and props to her, she just ran 420 and 831, those are great marks, but
yeah,
at this point. And here's the other, it's I hear people she served her ban, whatever, give her a break. True, but I'm still gonna be a hater. You cheated. I hate cheaters.
It's just like you cheated to get where you were.
Yeah.
So you're gonna maybe have a level up because you cheated to get where you were.
Yeah.
So anytime after that, oh my god, my cat is freaking digging in the litter box. But if you did that, you already got to a different level, so you're probably gonna stay at that level with or without digging anymore.
Here's the one thing I'll give her, and I don't know, I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, the only argument you could have is if she didn't know. I have always thought Bowerman is a little bit sketchy, whatever, and I'm like, if somehow she was doping without knowing it, that's a whole thing, But the pork burrito was just, I heard somewhere that you would have to eat tons of pork for that to show up in your test. So.
And just I think if she had been if she did do it knowingly and then blame the burrito, that's where I have the biggest issue. I think if she had just been sorry guys, yeah, you caught me, I cheated, I'll serve 4 years and maybe I'll come back.
Own it. Yeah.
Own up to it. I genuinely think I would have been yeah, okay, she's back. She ran 420. Dang. I would have maybe still been a little bit of a hater, but I wouldn't have been it's blatantly cheating on a test and then being I wasn't cheating. No, we literally have footage of you, and they're no, that was me. No, what?
Dude, I totally agree with that. And shame on Flow Track, for going on making this huge documentary about her. It's can we pick somebody that's actually cool? Can we pick Ellie St. Pierre, who is gonna have 2 kids here and works on a farm? Or can we pick
literally anyone else?
Anybody. But instead we're gonna try to make everybody like Shelby Houlihan.
Or just other people have been caught doping, and I don't mean to bring this into all this, but we don't ever hear anything about any of the Africans coming back. I'm sure there have been some. Why is this
that's actually so fast,
getting all this attention when there's probably other people of other backgrounds in other countries
dude, that's actually
even more.
That is very
like
true.
I double standard because like we're always hating on so many of the Africans and stuff, or like just like assuming Safan Hassan or people like that are dope. But meanwhile, there are people who are actually doping and getting like coverage, more coverage than people who are just like getting fingers pointed at them.
Dude,
all
yeah,
the time.
people are losing their mind over her right now. But like,
No.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's the new. It'll blow over, and like then she'll just be another name. But it's like, at least own it. Lance Armstrong, he owns it. You know, like. Yeah. So I don't know, but
yeah.
So that's.
I'm a hater.
Me too. 2 haters right here. So if you disagree, you can close out of the podcast. But that's what we're starting off with. Okay. Our next topic is double threshold.
Okay. I think it's good for some people. I don't think it's for everyone. I think it's usually not for everyone. It's for less people than it is for people. Like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think it's for people who can fit it into their schedule properly and who can let their ego go enough to do it at the correct level at the beginning, you know? And I don't know, it's obviously like super trendy right now in the running world, but I don't know, truthfully, like I think like it is helpful, but for the results of it to like, you know, come to it like takes time, you know, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I do think it's like I did it wrong and I did it right 2 times, like a year apart. And when I did it correctly, well, I was doing it correctly for a bit last year, and then I stopped doing it correctly, and that's like I think it just like wasn't helping me. But that just like made me so burnt out, like especially mentally. Like physically I was probably fine. I'm pretty like tough physically, but mentally I couldn't handle it anymore. But then I came out of cross country and I hadn't really trained very well over the summer, so therefore like I wasn't super fit at the end of I was like fit in cross country, but I wasn't like I think as fit as I had been. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do double thresholds over Christmas break to kind of give me a kickstart to my fitness, because like these like 4 workouts a week is a lot of workouts, and if it goes well and you do it appropriately, you're gonna kickstart your fitness. And like I've done it before, I didn't really get hurt, and now I can do it correctly. I have no one pushing me on easy runs. I can do all the other things besides the actual workout also correctly. I have a lactate monitor. I was able to take my own lactate and make sure I wasn't going too fast, and I think it helped me. Like I think it really like it put me like 3 months ahead in my fitness than like if I'd just been doing regular workouts. But that being said, like I also have been running like upwards of 70 miles a week for like 4 years now, so I can like handle the quantity.
Yeah, and if you were like a 30-mile-a-week person and like all of a sudden double threshold, you might be tanked by now, you know?
Like I don't think any high schooler, unless you're like Sadie Engelhardt or something, should really be doing them. Like I don't think
I mean maybe not even her, you know, if like there's
I don't think she even does them, but like that level maybe. But I don't think it's worth it in high school. I think when you get to that level, you're kind of running yourself into a dead end.
I mean, think about it. You go to school from either like 7 or 8 a.m. to either 3 or 4 p.m. and then you have practice after that, plus homework, and you're trying to do 2 workouts in there? Like, for a high school kid, that's insane.
Or I stopped, once school started for me and work started, I stopped doing them.
Yeah.
Like, I don't do anymore. So,
I think also, like here's the truth too, it's like doing 1 double threshold a week, you're not gonna like burn yourself into the ground, you know, even if you are doing it a little too hard, and like I don't know, but then there's that other part where it's like if you're taking a full class schedule and you're working and like you're a college athlete, like maybe you're going to get more out of recovering than trying to do a second workout, you know. And then there's that whole other thing, like you do have the resources to have the lactate monitor and like do it correctly, whereas like a lot of people, like the lactate monitors are expensive, and so like if you don't have that, like I don't know like how worth it is. I fell into the category of doing like the cross training version of it, and I don't really know like, you know, the difference of the benefit of that, but like I think being on the bike has like even if I am going a little bit too hard or whatever, I do it all by heart rate because I don't have a lactate monitor. But I'm like, even if I am going a little bit too hard, like the bike saves me, you know? And so I've been able to like adjust it that way. But yeah, last year, like I was running them correctly, and then I'm like, yeah, same as you. Like we stopped doing it correct, and then I burned out both mentally and physically.
Yeah.
So it's definitely like, unless you like have the proper tools, I wouldn't even touch it. Multiple roads lead to Rome. That's what Raina
and
said.
like everyone's so different. Like my lactate paces were like faster than some people who, like me and you, we worked out together with our lactic workouts.
Yeah.
Like, you're significantly faster than me, like by like 50 seconds in the 5K.
I mean, it just shows like how like much more aerobic you are than I am, you know?
But then like that shows that like you can't just do a threshold off of like, oh, this pace.
Yeah.
Because like you can't do your pace off of PR like when a
that's very true.
10 girl and a 1650 girl are working out together and their lactate's the same. Like it's just like it doesn't add up that way.
Yeah, people are so different.
Like if you have access to a lactate monitor even just once or twice, you can have a general idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's like it's a nice thing if you can have access to the resources, but sadly that's not the case for most people.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I think it's a little overrated.
Mm-hmm. You know, the one thing I think it did teach me was like how to actually do threshold correctly. If you're doing a single threshold or a double threshold, it should be the same effort. It doesn't matter if you're doing two.
Slow.
Yeah.
It's so slow.
It's so slow and it's fun. Like, if your threshold or tempo is like painful, you are going way too fast. Like, it should be like touching painful. Like, barely scraping it, you know?
Like not even painful. Like I can have full conversations.
Yeah, like almost like end of long run pain.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing your long, I guess that's a hard way to gauge it, but yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So my end take on that is they're good, but only for a very small percentage of people. And if you're not that specific group, I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah. And my take is very similar. Different ways to have success in the sport, and double threshold isn't the only key. So all right, our next one is carbon shoes. Carbon fiber shoes.
I'm a fan. I'm a hater though for carbon plated training shoes. I don't think anyone should be wearing them for everyday runs.
Yes.
But workouts,
and I love the carbon trainers for like long runs and like medium long runs, but that's it. And maybe like pre-meet, you know?
Yeah.
But that's like placebo. Anyways, but those are like the only 3 times I wear them. But they clearly work. The science is there. I do hate that. Well, I don't hate this, but like I hate when athletes are discredited because of the carbon shoes. Like, you know, running whatever time isn't fast anymore because of those shoes. Like, that is hurtful, you know? But maybe I just need to buck up and realize that is true.
Yeah,
because it is true.
Like, I like to think that, like, if you gave, like, some of the people way back when that have similar times to the people now carbon shoes, like, they'd whoop them.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Like, like, my grandpa was racing in, like, leather, wood-bottomed, like, steel spikes that were, like, this long. Yeah. Like, be so for real, there's gonna be a difference in time between, like...
1,000%.
A 420 mile in some, like, leather wood-bottom shoes is probably a 4 flat in some actual spike.
Yeah, that's actually so facts.
But yeah, like, I don't think we should, like, discredit anyone. I just, like, I prefer to think the other way and be like, what would... like some of the like Prefontaine would have run.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, or like what would people run if no shoes were banned? You know, like if you could have any shoe, like with the stack height and all that, like it would be insane. But I also understand why, because
but they work. They definitely work.
They definitely do work, and
I wear them.
I think for working out too, like. I totally recommend it because it's like if you train faster in your carbon shoes, like you're only getting that much better, you know? Like, I don't know. I could see like an argument for like, okay, no, don't train in carbon shoes. Train in clonkers, so then you feel light on race day. But then I'm like, no, you want to have a good workout most of the time. So
yeah, and then but then like also like if you forget your tempo shoes or whatever, your carbon shoes, like oh well, like it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Like it's not that big of a deal, but I do think they help.
Yeah, dude, I remember last year during cross country, one of our teammates and best friends, Emily, like she forgot her tempo shoes and just like tempoed like hella fast in her trainers. I was like, dude, that's actually impressive. Cause
bro, yeah,
we were moving like, that day.
I remember that. Yeah, I'm a fan though.
Yeah,
but not for everyday trainers. I don't think it's not good for you.
I agree. All right, moving on. Sodium bicarbonate. That's a new trend.
Yeah, I don't actually have any experience with this.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, so if you don't know, Morton came out with like a product because sodium bicarb is like, it's been proven to buffer lactate or whatever. And so Morton came out with a product that makes it easier on the stomach because in the olden days they tried to like take it and like it was causing stomach issues, so now the gel and whatever, it makes it better. So we started taking it during cross country, but I don't really know how much of a difference it made. I never had any stomach issues with it. A couple of my teammates did, but like I didn't hate it, so I kept taking it because I was like, well, the benefit of me taking it could be there versus like there's no negatives, you know. But I think it would be more valuable for like the 1,500 mile, 800, those races than like a cross country race, because I don't know how much lactate you really build up that quick. But yeah, that's my experience. It makes you like super dehydrated after the race. I'm like, the bicarb headache goes crazy. Like you just feel terrible. Just sucks all the water from you. Yeah.
I like wanted to try it, but I also just like, maybe I don't care enough, or maybe it's also really freaking expensive.
It's very expensive.
And I'm like I'm running decent times, but I don't think I'm running anything fast enough.
Maybe get it for like nationals, you know, or actually don't do that.
I don't want to try it.
Yeah.
Maybe like
really
I don't know. I just can't justify it, and I like.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I think like it might be more of a placebo than anything, but I mean the science is there, and like I have a pretty strong stomach, so I'll just, if it's given to me, I'll take it, but I'm not gonna go buy it myself.
Yeah, I don't want to buy it because I just feel silly. But
yeah, so that's but it is kind of trending now in the running world, so
it is. Yeah,
it's kind of interesting. But
I definitely think the shorter, like 800, 1,500, it benefits more. Like I don't think anyone like running upwards of a 10K has any business taking it.
Like it doesn't matter at that point. You're so aerobic, you know, like
your legs aren't gonna be lactic, they're just gonna freaking hurt.
Yeah. Yeah. So all right, next one I had is like KT tape and knee braces. Or actually just braces in general, ankle braces, whatever.
I hate the way they look. I hate the way they feel. I hate them, but I've also literally been like saved by them. Mm-hmm. So like the reasons I hate them is just like aesthetic purposes, really.
Yeah, I think
judge me.
Yeah, like I don't want anybody to ever think I'm a pick-me girl by wearing a
like the knee brace girl.
But I do believe that they do. I think KT tape actually, I don't know. I think it might be placebo. I think a lot of the braces and all that might be placebo, but placebo works. Yeah. So
I definitely had like a knee injury in high school where the only thing that helped me was a knee brace. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I had like bursitis and I had to like hitch my kneecap up as much as I could.
I had that all throughout middle school and high school. Every picture I'm either wearing like, okay, I started out with this like, this was placebo. I was a pick-me girl in this scenario. I would wrap an ace bandage around my
God.
Oh, it looked terrible. I won't ever show anybody pictures of like myself racing then. But then I switched to the KT tape, and I think the KT tape actually worked.
Yeah. I just had like I started out with like a bigger knee brace that like went around my
I had one of those too. But then the Velcro.
That was the only one that was working.
Yes,
and then
no, I
like,
agree.
I figured out what needed to be braced, and then I went to like a little single strap.
Oh yeah, I actually think those do work. Probably.
Yeah, but and I know that like my dad wears a strappy ankle brace sometimes, and like that helps him with his running. But yeah, I don't really think anything of it though.
Yeah, I think for the most part, like if you have to wear that one of those, like you need to be getting other treatment of some sort. There's clearly some underlying issue.
Yeah. Like if you're showing up on race day with like a full on like 2-foot long brace on your knee or leg, I'm thinking maybe you shouldn't be on the starting line.
Yeah, I agree with that.
For your health.
Yes.
Like I don't know if running as hard as you can is the best thing to be doing for your body.
No, I 100% agree with that.
Like, I'm not a PT, but I don't know. It just looks like it could be very painful and maybe silly in the long run for your running career. But
like maybe go do some icing, rehab, treatment.
Maybe taking a week off or something. Yeah. I don't know.
I agree with that. Okay, cool. All right, next. Supplements, greens powder, protein powders. Maybe what are your favorites? What do you think is not worth it?
Here's my thing. Okay, here, we'll go in line. You said greens powder, hater, eat some other chocolate vegetables.
Yeah. You're wasting your money.
No.
It's ridiculous.
You're wasting your money. You're not actually probably getting any actual fiber. Like, just eat some freaking fiber. Yeah. Eat some vegetables.
But I will say, Andrew was obsessed with this greens powder one year. We have so much of it because he kept getting it and stopped taking it. But he did not get sick that fall, and he gets sick a lot. So I will say maybe that had something to do with it, but I'm still a hater. So anyways, move on.
Yeah, I'm a hater for the greens powder, and I always will be. I will never take it. Never.
Yeah.
And then protein powder, I think it's fine. I mean, I don't think there's any harm in adding protein to your diet. But
it shouldn't be your only, I don't think, you know?
No, yeah. Like, that's like my snack, right? Like a protein shake, or like maybe I'll put it in a smoothie or something.
Yeah.
But that's not my only form of protein. Like, I'll eat like meat or beans or something, or yogurt. And I don't have protein powder like every single day.
I also hate protein powder. Like, I hate the taste of it. Like, I'd rather load my smoothie up with like whole milk and yogurt and like peanut butter, you know, versus like protein powder. But it's personal preference.
I have no room to talk right now because I can't even tell you the last time I had like protein powder. I haven't been having it. Like, I don't think I've had protein powder since like maybe last spring.
Yeah, that's fine, you know, like make a bussin' smoothie.
Like,
it is.
I don't want to buy that. Like, if I can like buy 2 containers of yogurt and it tastes better consistency, maybe, I don't know if it's better.
And it's like a whole food, you know, like I feel like protein powder you're only getting like half of the nutrition from. So like at least you're getting like all the protein from like yogurt, you know, or whatever. I don't know.
That's my take though. Like, I haven't had it in a year, so I don't really have any room to talk, I guess.
Yeah. No, yeah.
But I'll have it. I'll have a protein shake. I prefer the pre-made ones, like from the vending machine or something.
Oh yeah, those are actually fire. I love those. Actually, they're so good. Yeah. They just taste good.
They are, and they're so easy. Like, after track practice, I'll like get one from the vending machine before weight room.
Okay, yeah. See, that's a perfect example of when protein is like great.
But that, like, other than that, I don't think I'd ever really have one.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
What about like supplements and stuff?
I take my iron.
Yeah.
Because I need to.
Take your iron, or at least go get it checked to know for sure. Yeah. That's so huge.
That's important, I think. I usually try to take like a multivitamin, any multivitamin. Mm-hmm. I'm not picky, but I haven't been in a bit because I ran out and they're expensive, so I haven't had any. But I can't live without my magnesium biglycinate powder, which like helps me sleep and helps me recover. And I've noticed that like when I don't have it for like a week, like I'll run out, like my anxiety will be so much worse. I definitely think there's a correlation between that and my anxiety. I also know that I sleep better with it, so that is something I choose to invest in. But it
Placebo.
like lasts me like
Just
4
kidding.
months. So yeah.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
I used to be I low-key still am a hater on like magnesium powder just because like I'm like, placebo, you don't need it. But like I've never tried it, so like you can't knock it till you try it, I guess. But yeah, maybe I actually should invest in that just cuz it'd be fun. I should start taking like a multivitamin just for safe measure. I feel like I've been getting sick a lot lately, so
Oh gosh.
maybe that'd be good for me. But I take like vitamin C with my iron, like the little pills. I used to be on the like liquid iron, but now I'm on the pill because I'm more consistent with it. And I'm like, well, it's fine.
I take the pill now because I'm at sea level.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah. And then like I think zinc is really good for like staying healthy, not getting sick. I haven't taken zinc in forever, so don't come for me, but like I think that's a really good supplement to add to your diet. But yeah, I'm not huge on the supplement game, but maybe I should invest.
Yeah, I'm not really either, but I do. Yeah, my magnesium powder is really my only consistent one.
Far.
So, yeah.
All right, moving right along. The next one, rollers, recovery tools. I don't know. I think you don't need anything special besides a lacrosse ball, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say that I don't use anything, but I maybe like twice a month I'll use a lacrosse ball.
Yeah. I like literally. So I've been dealing with this IT band thing for like 2 months at this point, and the only roller that helps is the lacrosse ball. And I have the roll recovery. I have the stick roller. I have just a regular foam roller. I have a whole look at this. A lot. The only thing that like works that good is a lacrosse ball, you know? Like genuinely like can tell a difference when I get off of it. And so I'm like, shame on the rolling industry for like taking all of our money. Like just give me a lacrosse ball. But
yeah. I know. I don't really. I never have.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever will. Maybe that's bad, but
I remember like one Christmas I got like the hand roll recovery,
oh, yeah.
which I do like that, like for like warming up, I like that for like pre-run, like whatever. It's just like it feels good, and I don't know if it does anything, but it makes me feel warmed up. But yeah, the other stuff, just don't spend your money on it. It would be my take.
I know some people like love it, but I personally haven't really gotten my money's worth out of any of it.
Yeah.
So I could just be lazy though.
Also,
but I also, knock on wood, haven't really been injured the past
which
6 years. So.
Is a good indicator. Like, first of all, also, if you're needing to roll that much, maybe you're training a little bit too hard. Just saying.
Or maybe like some other form would maybe help you, like getting a rub out or like talking to a PT.
Yeah. Getting some strengthening exercises.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the weight room, but
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not a roller gal, and I never really have been.
Yeah, so. Which is good. That's probably for the best, honestly.
Yeah, maybe I'd be better if I did, but who knows?
Nah. All right, we got 2 more on this list of things. Gels. What's your take on gels?
I love gels. I literally did a long run yesterday, and I usually take a gel on my long run, and I forgot one yesterday, and I noticed like a vast difference from like I can do 9 miles no gel, which is like an hour and 20 minutes ish.
That's probably good, yeah.
And anything longer than that, I like if I don't have a gel, I'm just gonna be grumpy and sad, and I'm gonna feel on the verge of like passing out or something. That's traumatic, but I won't feel good.
Yeah.
And that's what happened to me yesterday. I got to mile 8.5, and then the last 4.5 miles or whatever were just like awful.
Yeah.
I hated my life.
You definitely need to fuel on your long runs, for sure.
Yeah, but I don't... Yeah, anything shorter than 9, sometimes 10 miles, I'll just thug it out, but...
Yeah. I was, like, told that, like, if you're out there for longer than an hour and a half, then you should be fueling with something.
Yeah.
And, like...
Which, like, I guess time is better, because everyone's pace is different, but...
Yeah. I think,
an hour
like...
and a half...
Yeah. Gels are hard for me. Like, they're just, I don't know. Like, I can't.
I like when they caramel.
I cannot do without water. Like, I have to have water with me.
No.
Which is
I
like,
can do without water.
That's goated, honestly, because I'm like, I'll be running like the next 5 miles. I'll be like, I just hate this. But like, I think I'm more of a, I don't know. I just tried fruit snacks and like those are fine. Probably a cheaper alternative also. You know, like take candy. Yeah. I've done I mean, I wasn't running, but I was on the bike. Just handful of Skittles down the hatchet.
Yeah. I do think that works. Like, it's just, like, simple sugar. I don't think you need just
some kind of thing. But I really think, like, so I'm, like, trying to get into, like, triathlon post-college a little bit. And I'm like, I hate fueling, you know? But I think I'm going to be a big fan of drinking my fuel. Like, just getting it's like Scratch has, like, a formula that's, like, pretty high carb, which I think would be really valuable. So I'd probably be a fan of that versus, like, actually eating something just because I just hate the way it makes my mouth feel, but maybe I'll learn. Adapt. I'll adapt.
I think I'm the other way. If I like were to drink a lot, like I can tell you I'd get a side cramp. Like that's immediately like cause and effect situation for me. That's
interesting, yeah.
So like I'd rather a goo is perfect for me because it's like soft enough that I don't have to chew it. Because once, oh my god, I had the gummies. Yeah, you can't breathe. I have to like stop and chew them. Second of all, I did try to run with it, and then I bit the heck out of my tongue. And it was like bleeding in my mouth, and it was already a terrible one. And I was like, I'm so in pain right now.
Yeah, so that's terrible.
I haven't done gummies since because.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Like. Literally biting your tongue or something, but chewing and running is hard, like at the same time. So it's a good point, but gels are nice. I like the chocolate one the most if I do take a gel, so
I don't like the chocolate one. That one makes me feel like,
well then maybe that's my issue. Maybe I need to try a different
the caramel and the vanilla feel like syrup, like the syrup in coffees, which I don't like in my coffee, but my gel, I'm like, okay, like it's like a drink or something.
Okay, maybe I'll have to invest.
Because I had to do the chocolate last week because it was my last gel, and I was like,
okay, that's good to know, actually.
Yeah.
I'll try a different flavor next time. We'll see.
Yeah.
All right, last take we've got is caffeine. We're both coffee fiends, so there's that, but actual caffeine.
And the end of my caffeine journey is coffee. So.
Oh, I thought you literally just said like I'm at the end of my caffeine journey. Like you're never
no. Like, I don't do anything. I don't do anything past that. If I do anything, and I don't even do full caffeine. Like I can't. Every single one I drink is like I make them at home, and I'll do a third actual caffeinated coffee and then 2/3 decaf. I saw your YouTube video, What I Eat in a Day. This is such a off-topic thing, but that milk frother thing is so sick. I thought you steamed your own milk and did it all, and like your coffee just always looked good. And then I saw the video and I was like, what is that? Like I need to like put that on the registry or something. I want that. They're not even that expensive.
Really?
It's like $30. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, that is sick.
Yeah. Because we have a steamer too, but it just like takes too long and the cleanup is kind of messy, but the frother.
Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna have to get myself one of those.
Yeah. But I have like 2 to 3 coffees a day, but I'm never actually drinking a full cup of caffeinated coffee because it's usually just so much decaf.
That's good. That's actually probably a really good habit because coffee just tastes so good. I'm gonna probably make one after this actually.
Yeah. See, that's why I do decaf, because if I do like an evening coffee, then I'm like having anxiety. Oh my god.
Sorry to the headphones.
Wait. Oops, it stopped. But don't worry, it didn't stop for long.
Oh, okay, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Rip to the headphones users. Yeah, I drink a coffee in the morning usually, and then I go do like either like a double or whatever, and then I'll have another coffee. And then if I have a workout, I'll have a Red Bull, but only on workout days. And then sometimes I'll have an afternoon coffee. So like, usually I have like 2 to 3 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah.
Honestly, usually 2.
I'll have really bad anxiety if I do.
Yeah, maybe that's why I do.
One full caffeine beverage a day.
Yeah, maybe I should cut it down. Maybe I'll be a happier person, but
I know I can't. I can't do it.
I can't.
Like,
I can't do coffee before running. Like running hard. Like I can't do coffee before a race or a workout. Like I don't know. Red Bull has like literally become like my personality, but at the same time like it is the only like it just works. It just works way better. I think coffee's like too acidic or something. Makes me yak.
Yeah.
But
I tried to do Red Bull for a bit, but it like doesn't make me it's too bubbly.
Yeah.
Like gassy. Like
I kind of like the like
yeah.
I'm like, all right, I'm ready to go.
Sometimes it would make me like really bloated and like give me a side cramp. So
I will say I think the post race / workout like the Red Bull makes me like kind of feel ill, but works for the moment, so I don't really care.
Yeah, but I remember the worst was I like did half a Red Bull and then I had coffee in the morning, and then I did like a Midol, which has caffeine in it.
Oh yeah.
And I like actually had a terrible panic attack after. Like,
and you feel like lightheaded.
I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, like, that's fair.
Yeah, I remember Rachel had to like calm me down and like, oh, it was terrible. So yeah, I can't. That's like a lot of caffeine. Like, like every day, and I was like literally like hyperventilating and like curled up like rocking back and
forth. And the Midol will like sneak up on you too, you know, because it's like it's a pill, so it's gonna, and then like all of a sudden you're like so I totally can get how that happened, but yeah, careful with the Midol, everybody.
yeah.
But all right, let's close this thing out. What's a high and a low of your week, and then we'll be done.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, last week. Geez, I got to have dinner with my good friend James.
Oh, aw. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good to see him. Yeah, that was a high. Oh, and then this was high and low, so both. I had coffee with my best friend, one of my best friends, on Wednesday afternoon, and we like walked around and looked at like some little shops and bookstores, and then I said goodbye to her, and she's moving to Australia.
But you're going to Australia.
Yeah, I think she's still flying, like as we speak. It's like I don't even know, 19-hour flight or something.
Oh,
and
no.
I know, and I was like, once you land, like my savings is gonna be dug into, and like I'm gonna get it because I don't want to be like telling people I'll go visit them and then like not actually.
Yeah.
Like I want to actually go.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, that's
so sometime this week.
Dang.
I'll be ripping into that, but
yeah, that's exciting.
That was sad, but also fun. What were yours?
Okay, a high would be I had a really good speed workout after not running for like 10 days. So that gave me like some big confidence going into, because I'm going to race this week. So I was like, okay, I actually might still have this. So I think I kind of needed that. But yeah, I was actually pleasantly surprised by that. And then my low would... Dude, I had a full-fledged mental breakdown before a cross-training session. It was like I did a double threshold on the cross-country ski machine. And like before, I just didn't want to do it. And I literally was just like warming up. And I was like... I don't want to do this. And then like Andrew was like, do you want to talk about it? And I literally was like skiing in the moment. I was like, no, I can't hear you. I have my noise canceling headphones on. And so yeah, that was a low, but we're on the up and up. So
I only know that because I saw Raina's Venmo to you, and I was like, oh, she had something wrong.
And then Raina's mom Venmo'd me too. So that's another 2 highs. I was like, guys, I am poor, but like, you don't need to send me your money. It made me feel bad, but like I was like, oh, that's actually so nice. So shout out to Sandra and Raina, seriously.
Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, my friend just texted me, biatch, we in Australia.
Oh, so she did just land. That's crazy.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, dude, no, you literally said that. You called that. She was in the air as we spoke.
Yeah, literally. She's landed now though. Yeah, but that's good. Good you had a workout. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You won't even feel it.
Yeah, I'm gonna just... Well, I think this will be good to know what's coming next as far as like the season goes and stuff, so... Yeah. Anyways. All right, folks. Well, That's all for this week.
Yeah. See you again on Sunday. Or not see you. We'll hear you again on Sunday.
You'll hear us yapping our little
Alrighty.
hearts away. All right. Bye.
Bye.